Hey everyone, this is Ranger14 doing tips and advice. This week we're going to do the ADC, the attack damage carry, the artillery, the muscle, the glass cannon. You are the force that drives the team. You do the damage, son. That's what you do. Alright, so basically we're going to separate it down into a couple of tips and some advice that will help you. The first one we're going to do, tip number 1, be a moving ward. At the very beginning, they don't need your help doing a leash or a pull. You need to scout where the enemy team might come in. My team is going to start red, so I assume that if they're going to invade, they're going to invade from the bottom. I place traps in there with Kate, luckily pick them off. Be proactive. Tip number 2, freezing a lane. What I mean by freezing a lane is that you want to control when the creeps die so that both sides have an even number of creep the entire time. This will make it so the creeps stall in lane and all the fights will happen in the same place. If your opponent, however, is not doing this, he will push the lane, making it harder for you to be ganked and easier for them to be ganked. Freezing the lane increases the efficiency of everything that you do. It'll make it easier for you to poke without overextending yourself. It'll help you get ganks, and it'll help you be ganked less. It is very important and one of the key points to the bottom lane. As an ADC, you need to really care about how many creep you have and where the minion waves are fighting. Tip number 3, wards. I might not get a lot of support on this, but as an ADC, you need to buy wards too. Your support needs to buy GP10 so they can maintain items throughout the entire game. Buy a couple wards here and there, help out your team. Here I am on Kate buying a pink ward. We unfortunately don't get another ward, but that's okay. Right now we're keeping control of the bottom lane. I'm helping out my support with the control. Tip number 4, poking, trading damage. Anytime that you take damage, you want to give damage. Here Draven pokes me, so I'm going to poke him back. I never want to take damage and not return it. In this clip, I'm going to poke Graves a couple times. Right now, I am trading damage to him without him giving any damage to me, which is a great boost in lane. I hit him with a Q, which even does more damage, so he's forced to back off. Super secret ninja tip. Right now, I'm going to step in between Graves and his minions, therefore zoning him from his CS so he doesn't get money or experience. This is a great way of muscling your way into winning the lane. Notice that when I'm doing this, I'm not putting myself in a dangerous position, I'm not overextending. I'm on my side of the river, and I'm going to take every precaution to make sure I do not die while doing this. Tip number 6, farming off a tower. This is a fundamental skill that you must learn to greatly increase your farm. The rule is not always perfect, but this is generally how it goes. It hits a melee creep twice, you get the kill. It hits a range creep once, you get the kill. Follow this rule, it will greatly increase your farming. Towers are a great resource, but they are not perfect. Tip number 7, towers do not equal safe zones. Here I get dove by Leona and Corki. I still have to make big plays to stay alive in this. It is very important that you understand that towers aren't the safest place to be all the time. Sometimes you just have to back off. An added tip to this clip, don't chase down someone that's about to die if you have no life. Don't give them an added kill. Don't give them any more income than you absolutely have to. Tip number 8, stutter step. Stutter step is a technique where you move a short distance and then you attack. Move a short distance and then you attack. Here I am stutter stepping to make sure I continually do damage while positioning myself. I hit Nunu a couple times, but I do not let Graves get too close to me. Now as I kite Nunu, I have to keep my distance from him because I am one hit away from death. I keep attacking and keep moving. This enables me to do a maximum amount of damage without taking damage. Tip number 9, dead equals no damage. If you are dead, your damage is drastically reduced, unless you're Karthus. So maintain your distance and be able to kite the opponents as well as doing damage. If you are dead, again, you do no damage and you are no benefit to your team. If you have to run the entire time, that's okay, as long as you're not dead and as long as you're doing something productive for the team. Do not die, stay alive in fights, and put out as much damage as you possibly can. That wraps it up, guys. Thank you for watching. ADC and support are hand in hand, so I will be doing the support video next. The bottom lane is very complicated, there's a lot of combinations, and it's really important that I get these out properly. So if any of you would like to play ADC bottom, please add me to friends and I will support you all day long. As an ADC, you are the artillery, you're the damage of your team. Make sure that you understand when a good fight is about to take place and when a bad fight is about to take place. If you have to back off, but wait for cooldowns and wait for you to be ready to do your damage. If you are dead, you don't do damage, so there's no point in having all these items if you're just going to die every fight. A lot of you have been asking about the stream that's going to take place Friday the 24th. I'm going to have one person play with me. It's going to start at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. I haven't chosen who I'm going to play with yet, so please, if you want to play with me, put your name in the comments below, and I will look it up, put you all in a pool, and kind of randomize it. We're basically going to be looking at and kind of talking through as we play to kind of give people a better understanding of the game, more than just, I went to lane, I killed the guy, haha, I'm better than him. I'm going to kind of go over what's going on and how it makes it better. Again, my name is Ranger14. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.